Hello everyone and welcome to the Cubanas TV, a news channel that keeps you updated on everything going on in the country. Here's the headlines for today's news. From next month, Nigeria will have no need to import petrol, says Dangote. Within the next 4 or 5 weeks, Nigeria shouldn't import anything like gasoline, not one drop, Dangote said in Kigali. Africa's richest man, the chairman of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has assured the following laid down plans of the Dangote refinery. Nigeria as a nation will have no need to import gasoline from next month. Dangote also said this refinery has the capacity to supply West Africa's petrol and diesel needs and the continent's aviation fuel demand. The entrepreneur made the announcement at African CEO Forum Annual Summit in Kagila on Friday, while expressing the optimism in the transformation of Africa's energy landscape. Right now, Nigeria has no cost to import anything apart from gasoline, and by sometime in June, within the next 4 or 5 weeks, Nigeria should not import anything like gasoline, not one drop of liter. He also outlined the progress made by the oil company to ensure that Africa as a continent becomes self-sufficient when it comes to the energy sector. We have enough gasoline to give at least the entire West African diesel to give to West Africa and Central Africa. We have enough aviation to give to the entire continent and also export some to Brazil and Mexico. Today, our polypropylene and our polyethylene will meet the entire demand of Africa today, and we'll be doing base oil, which is like engine oil. We are doing linear benzene, which is raw material to produce detergent. And we have 1.4 billion people in the population. Nobody is producing that in Africa. So all the raw materials of our detergent are imported. We are producing that raw material to make Africa self-sufficient. As I said, give us 3 or maximum 4 years and Africa will not, I repeat, will not import any more fertilizer from anywhere. We'll make Africa self-sufficient in both potash, phosphate and urea. We are at 3 million tons, and in the next 20 months we will be at 6 million tons of urea, which is the entire capacity of Egypt. We are getting there. Dangote also went further to outline the achievements of the company since the commissioning of the refinery in February. For some of us, despite the boom of the capital market of the years, Google, Microsoft and the rest, we didn't really participate. We took all our money and invested in Africa. We had this dream just about 5 years ago, and we now have what we want to move from $5 billion revenue to 30 billion revenue, and we made it happen. It is possible, and now we have it. We have made it happen, and now we have actually finished our own refinery. Our refinery is quite big. It is something that we believe that Africa needs. If you look at the whole continent, there are only 2 countries that don't import petroleum products, which is tragedy. They are only Algeria and Libya. The rest are importers. So we need to really change and make sure that we don't just go and produce raw material, that we should also produce finished products and create jobs. My people, this is the news for today. What do you think about this news? And Dangote has announced that in 3 to 4 weeks to 5 weeks, there will be no need for Nigeria to import gasoline whatsoever, because of the refinery will be functioning fully by then. My people, what do you think about this news? Let me know what your opinions are, because your opinion matters to us as the Cubanas TV, because it's essential we know what we are doing that is impacting you. Once again, this is the news for today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, don't forget to share this news. Thank you once again for staying tuned to the Cubanas TV.